Greetings, Mantua Township. Mayor Bob Zimmerman here with Mayor Message 19. We're out here with President of Mantua Little League, Jack Steen. We're at the Mantua Little League complex, also known as the James R. Bobbitt complex. We're here to talk about the season that's quickly approaching with Mantua Little League. So, just like to ask Jack a few things. What makes Mantua Little League, Jack, so special? What makes it so unique by comparison to other Little League programs, say around the county and around New Jersey?
Mantua Little League is a relatively a small league. They're part of District 15, which is more or less the entire Gloucester County area. You know, we don't have a lot of kids to put on the fields like at any given time, but we do build a sense of community and sportsmanship that we instill in these kids, and I think that is a unique thing. Like I think, like as you play games throughout the district, you kind of get that sense that Mantua supports kids at different levels and even on different teams at the same level. But you know, we have kids who'll come out and watch their other Mantua games that they're not even part of, just because just they're supporting their friends and family in the area.
What would you say the percentage is of Mantua residents that participate in Mantua Little League here in our township?
You have to be within the confines of a certain geographical area, like with the school districts and whatnot. 100% of the kids that play at Mantua Little League attend Mantua schools, so they're all right within this township directly.
We have some really cool accomplishments the last couple of years. I know there was at least 2 championships that came from Mantua Little League, All-Stars, I presume?
Yeah. So there's different levels of All-Stars and district tournaments and state tournaments and everything. The local All-Star tournament in 2021, our majors boys baseball team won a championship, which was really exciting. And then more recently, this past spring in 2023, our coach pitch baseball team won the same tournament. Those things are exciting because it's been quite a while since Mantua Little League has been able to be competitive in the district. So the fact that we're not only competitive again, but also kind of winning is really good for our town.
Not too many years ago, Mantua Little League was more or less defunct. I think there was no season, wasn't there? Or very minimal activity. And over the last however many years, you can further explain, board presidents and the leadership, including yourself, have brought this program back to where it is now. So why don't you touch a little bit on that?
The past probably 10 years or so, Mantua Little League did take some lumps. I mean, there was points where there was some fall seasons that we just couldn't have enough kids out there to field teams. Sometimes the numbers were low. I mean, I think within the past 5 years, our numbers dropped below 100 participants total, right? And just to kind of give that some perspective, this year we have 90 T-ballers alone, right? Our entire registration is up to 224 players. For Mantua Little League, that's a big deal, right? 15 years ago, there was 350 kids that played here. So the last few years, we have been making some significant strides to get our numbers back.
And that certainly doesn't go unnoticed. I mean, the kids, obviously, and the families that are a part of it are huge, but it's those volunteers like yourself and the other board members that put all their blood, sweat, and tears into a program like this to build it back to where it is now today. That's admirable, so kudos to yourself and the board. So how long have you been president, and what are some of the things you're most proud of during your tenure as president?
I've been president since December of 2022, so it's been a short period of time, a little over a year. The first meeting that we ever had it with me as president, we bring the few board members we had into the building, and we open the door and we just hear running water, right? And it turns out like the pipes had burst. So like we didn't have a single meeting in the books yet, and we have to deal with like an issue like that. So it's been a ride, but it's definitely been fun. I think to answer your question about what I'm most proud of, and I think the thing that I'm most proud of is how well I've been able to use the resources we have to pull this community back together. Like I think Mantua has always believed in Mantua Little League, and there was a job to be done, and that was to bring it all back together. And that's not, like you mentioned, the volunteers and the board members. Like I like to describe it as like all the other people in between and behind the scenes that you don't see. I mean, there's thousands of people that help support this, and it's the parents and the township employees and the local businesses, and the list goes on and on.
What do you see futuristically for Mantua Little League? Say 2 to 5 years down the road.
I think my goal before everything is said and done is that I want to get things back to where they were, right? Like I hear stories of like a Mantua Day being held on this ground, and like getting the numbers back up over 300, and getting the community more involved, and getting the kids out here being active, and all that good stuff.
So how can people get involved? How can not only kids that want to play, parents that want to get involved, people that want to donate, contribute to helping with field issues, maintenance or repairs, things like that. How can people get involved? I know you have a website. They can contact you through the website. Is there an email address, phone number? Is there anything that you want to put out?
If you want to email us, it's Mantua Little League at gmail.com. Most of our other contact information is on the website. We're on Facebook. We have people come out from town just to watch a game, right? Like it's just fun to be part of it. So I mean, like if anybody wants to kind of come out and help, they could email or contact us in any which way you can. Yeah, and I just want to thank you, Bob, and the township and all the entire community. I mean, there's people out there I somehow would like to thank without even knowing that I need to thank them, just because I'm sure they've somehow been a part of our rebuilding process, and it's much appreciated. Like I can't be more thankful, especially this season. Just seeing the amount of support we get is really encouraging.
Well, we're excited about the season, and we anticipate some new champions here in Mantua Township, and we look forward to potentially bringing those teams into the township committee meetings and honoring them like we've done in the past with a proclamation. It's always gives us a great thrill. We thoroughly enjoy recognizing the youth in our community. We look forward to lots of wonderful things to come from you and from Mantua Little League. I want to thank you for being a part of this mayor's message, and I want to thank our residents for watching. And as always, we continue to serve you with honesty, integrity, and trustful leadership. Have a wonderful day.